Hey, Black and Married with Kids family. How y'all doing? Come on in. Just wanted to check in with you all. I am Rozalynn Goodwin. This is my husband, comedian Mike Goodwin. We share here usually about once a month. I want to thank Lamar and Ronnie Tyler for allowing us to share on their platform tonight. We're going to share some tips, some lighthearted tips on how to survive during quarantine. Hey, Jaquinta, thank you so much for joining. Let me make sure that I am seeing all of your comments. As you're coming in, please let us know where you are watching from in the comments so we can engage with you. We want this to be a lot of fun and very interactive. And bring your dinner too, because Mike's eating right now. So watch this for dinner. All right, so let us know where you are watching from, and I'm trying to get to the comments. Mike, can you say something?
How y'all doing? It's dinner time. So I need to eat. So I hope I don't offend anybody.
All right, so Castle Rock, Colorado. Hey, Delija. I think I'm saying your name right. Correct me if I am wrong. I don't know why I can't just post this in on my feed. Father.
Welcome.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let us know where you're watching from. We want to shout out your city and state and engage with you tonight. And also put a 1 in the comments if you're married, a 2 in the comments if you're single, a 3 in the comments if it's complicated. Let's see who we're talking to.
What that mean? What's complicated mean?
I don't know. Wasn't it a static a thing on Facebook? I really
It's
don't
still
know.
one?
I have no idea. Is that still a status on Facebook? I have no idea. Timeline. There we go. Well, no, that's not it. I'm having a hard time. Okay, so I'm seeing the comments now. Say you got it. Thank you. All right, I did it. Johnny Smith. Hi, how you doing? I mess up this name. The comment just went away though, so I don't know. All things problem solved. Okay, no. Impumi 1. Married.
Married.
Johnny, Modesto, California, married with children. Delija, I got her name right. All right, thank you.
Y'all wearing masks outside of your homes?
Let us know in the comments if you're wearing masks.
Wearing masks? Are you quarantining yourself? Some people have discontinued their quarantine. Georgia, they bowling. They getting tattoos.
That made no sense. Who's in Georgia? Anybody on this thing in
Getting
Georgia?
their nails done.
Why? All right, so let's hop right into it. We're going to share a couple of tips, just lighthearted tips about, let us know how you're doing. If you're married, how are you doing? I know we're spending more time together than usual. Let us know how that is going. How's it going? Let us know in the comments.
More time?
More time than usual.
Does it feel like it? It don't feel like in my house.
It don't feel like more time?
Nope.
Oh, goodness. All right.
Feel like
Tell us more.
less time.
Less time. What does that mean?
No time.
What does that mean? Because we're busy? I'm busy? Okay. I'll take that. So, yes, more time, less time. Yeah, I feel like I am busier. I'm busier right now than I was when I was not in quarantine.
How you busier in the quarantine, Rozalynn?
I'm busier in the quarantine, I think, because of the nature of my job in hospital administration. I'm busier.
So you're on the front lines?
I'm not on the front lines, but I'm serving the people on the front lines.
You support the front lines?
So I support the front line, so I'm busier right now. And then we're pretty busy with our businesses. So if you don't know about us, of course, Mike's traveling, full-time stand-up comedian. And our daughter is Gabby, Gabby of Gabby Bowes. So we invented Gabby Bows and have a e-commerce business that's, of course, we've gotten a lot of events canceled and vendor shows, but the online business is still moving. So we're kind of busy with that too. So yeah, we're busier. So in Mike's eyes, I guess we're not spending more time together. I think we're doing a little better though. I mean, we're having like family movie night, stuff that we weren't doing before. But let us know in the comments if you all are busier, feel busier. What is it like? I feel like I'm not.
And if my food offends anyone, let me know. I won't stop eating, but I'll know that you are offended.
I was about to say, because you still eating. I'm trying to make sure I'm seeing the
I will
comments.
acknowledge your offense, though. If you offended, I will acknowledge it.
I'm trying to, I'm really trying really hard to see the comments. So if you can, I don't feel like I'm. Okay, there we go. I absolutely love it. All right, so you love quarantine. Stephanius Bush, you absolutely love it. Please tell us why you absolutely love it. Renee says, I'm enjoying time with family. Teens are eating all my groceries. We can identify.
They're so hungry. I'm hungry.
Yeah.
I'm hungry right now.
I said, we are being productive as general contractors. Things are good. Okay, awesome. That's great to hear, Renee. I enjoy the time with my husband and my kids, and my husband and I get to be together any time of the day we want, and my kids are very independent, so they don't bother us.
Sound like more sex.
That's Stephonia.
I feel like I'm having less sex. I don't feel like I'm
gosh, really?
I don't feel like I'm having a lot of sex.
I
thought I would have more sex
in quarantine.
In the quarantine.
I just explained to you that I'm busier in the quarantine. So I think we talked about this a couple of weeks ago when quarantine first got started about expectations. So my husband has an expectation for more sex in quarantine, and he's
not being met.
Not being met. I guess I'll do better, and I have all of you all to be accountable to for that. All right, so let's talk about these tips for quarantining in couples. So maybe we just ran into one about expectations.
Clarify your expectations?
Yeah. I think you got to clarify your expectations. What does quarantine look like for you? That's exactly what that means.
Yeah, this is the first time we've been quarantined. There's never been that I know of.
Yeah. So clarify your expectations of what? So like what did you envision would happen in quarantine?
What did I envision? Exactly what's happening. Like everybody's here.
But you envision everybody being here, but because you're here, I'm here, and we're here all day, you expected more sex.
Yeah, now when I say want more sex, I'm not talking about escapades and getaway. I'm not even talking about anything.
I miss our getaways.
Thrilling. I'm just talking about like if you home and there's the refrigerator, you would suspect you're going to go in the refrigerator a little bit more often than you typically go in the refrigerator.
Okay.
For some reason,
so
my refrigerator's not available. My refrigerator's not at the place where I can go into it.
That's funny. Anybody else can identify in the comments. So this is, hey, listen, we're talking through this right in front of y'all. So
yeah, I ain't had no idea. Like, we about to.
But I think before quarantine, though, we had a discussion about frequency of sex and what the expectations were. I didn't know that would change in quarantine. I'm not thinking like that, but clearly you are. So yeah, we should have clarified expectations when it came to sex.
I mean, maybe I'm crazy. I'm just saying.
Renee said, I envision me cooking more. It's happening. My husband is fishing more. I didn't expect it, but that's cool. Debbie said, he sounds like my husband.
So what's he saying, Debbie? He's saying that. I didn't have a number. I was like, oh, yeah.
Well, we need to talk about a number then. Because, I mean, I think for married couples to be successful, particularly in the area of sex, like, you got to have clear expectations and conversations. You got to talk numbers. Like, it ain't just going to be this random romantic novel type situation all the time. If you are, I need it every day, I need it 3 times a week, I need it every other day type person, y'all need to come to a compromise and decide what that is. Just because we're in quarantine,
Yeah,
we need to have that conversation again. What's your number?
My number's unrealistic.
What's your number,
I thought
y'all?
we were in quarantine would change the access.
Stefania says, my refrigerator is open more, so my husband goes in it more.
See?
And they got those kids that's not bothering them, though, because they're older. I got a kid. I'm going to name who he is.
They're not bothering nobody.
Because you in your office. You got your space. We all working at the table together. So we 7th grade homework, 4th grade homework, hospital association, lobbying, all this stuff going on at one table. I don't even have enough space. Every time I look, he's scooting his chair over. And I noticed it, and I was like, you know, what's going on? He just wants to be close to me. It's so sweet. But it is suffocating at times. So, yeah, I don't have
But he don't
kids.
we in the bedroom. He don't be in here. And you know who else don't be in here?
Yes, because I'm working. I admit it. That's real. So, no, that's a good conversation. So, listen.
That's where the refrigerator should be. The refrigerator not in the bedroom. I can't go in the refrigerator in the
Y'all
kitchen.
are crickets on this. I feel like I'm not the only one. We're not the only one in this situation. Wiggle your toe at me or put a period in the comments or something. So, number 1, clarify the expectations.
I'm just saying by virtue of frequency, by virtue of just being here. I didn't have any kind of number. I had the idea that since we're all going to be here more, there's going to be more opportunity. No.
Yeah. We'll work on it.
And I mean, we here. Like, it's
So
not like
balance is good.
we not
Overworking
here.
isn't good. My number is every day.
That's a good number.
I mean, we pretty much there anyway, though. We might skip a day every now and then. I think you really had some other expectations that was not clear. So that goes back to our first tip.
I didn't.
Clarify expectations. Y'all got to get together and compromise on a number.
We not every day. We every 2 days.
That's a lie.
We every 2 days. Every other day, if we consistent, but we can go 2 days. 2 days can happen.
So our number is every day. And you expecting that. But that was, we may be doing more before quarantine then. No? So we just need to be more consistent in quarantine. So we have 5 kids already, so we try to stay out the kitchen for random snacking, or at least I have been. Delasia is just
There's other stuff you can do to snack. Everything ain't got to be procreation. You can snack.
Oh, listen.
Trail mix.
If this conversation is too real for y'all, I don't know what to tell you. But anytime you logging on Black and Married with Kids and comedian Mike Goodwin and Rozalynn Goodwin are on, it's just going to be 100. All right? We're going to keep it raw and real. That's where we at. Because we're trying to help you. Because we know other people in the same spot. And we don't mind sharing. So, number 1, clarify expectations. So we're clarifying expectations related to sex and quarantine and how you may expect things to be different now than before quarantine. Are there any other expectations about quarantine that need to be clarified? So I've seen cooking, I've seen fishing, like extracurricular type stuff. So you got to clarify expectations as it relates. I mean, important, particularly, I think, maybe because our husbands, somebody else has mentioned that Mike sounds like their husband, that you got to clarify those expectations. Because stuff is different. And yeah, I mean, if you're in the home more and Mike is used to traveling all the time, I understand that he would assume that, yeah, that would be more. But we hadn't had that conversation. We're having it with all of you. But we'll get it together. Listen, Gwen, James, Latasha, Linda, James, Melissa, Shakina, Royal, Kimberly, Chris, Alan, Annette. Y'all, thank you so much for joining. Let us know where you're watching.
Sakina and I grew up together.
Grew up together. Camden said, listen, I am in a unique situation. My wife has a heavy refrigerator was a heavy refrigerator user before quarantine.
You gotta tell us the rest.
So Charlie, that's not a problem, I don't think. Is that a problem?
She was heavy, so she not using no more?
She was a heavy refrigerator user before quarantine. I don't know.
She stopped?
It sounds like he's saying she was heavy before.
So it's gotten worse.
It's really, she really. You can't get away.
He said, time out. Charlie need a break.
Charlie need a break.
Charlie need, let me get a 30-second.
So,
hey, that's a good problem to have, Charlie. Shut your mouth. Hush.
oh gosh.
Go in there and be a man, Charlie.
He said absolutely not a problem.
Charlie out here bragging.
Thank you.
Appreciate it, Charlie.
Thank you for sharing, Charlie. Teresa, thanks for joining. Lionel, thank you for
bragging
joining.
Charlie Bush. That's what we gonna call you.
Hilarious.
BB, bragging Bush.
Hilarious. Okay, babe, what's our next tip for the couples in the quarantine? Clarify expectations.
Wash. I think that's a good tip.
Yeah, I think
Wash your behinds.
we're getting a little lax
with the personal hygiene.
I know ain't nobody gonna put a one in the comment.
Not my wife. See, that's the other thing. She wash every day. No refrigerator though. Always washing. Hair, natural hair. You know they wash their hair for 30 minutes. They use up all how it be like a sauna in the bathroom. Anybody else got a natural hair, wives?
Oh,
stay washing in the bathroom, in the kitchen.
They're laughing at you.
Wash everywhere. Like, why you in the kitchen now washing when you was in the bathroom?
Because you were complaining about me being in the shower too long.
All the wash. If it's a faucet available, they washing.
You said I was in the shower too long, so I moved over
now
to
in the kitchen.
Now you complain about that. Like, where I'm supposed to wash my hair.
I didn't know how much time it take.
I got a lot of hair. It's thick.
A lot of washing. No refrigerator access.
All right. We hear you.
So, number two.
So, wash. So, seriously, like, don't get slack in the hygiene area. That may impact your refrigerator access, too. You need to smell appealing. I think I'm realizing some people maybe just did that for other people. They didn't really care about the people in their house. They don't care whether they smell good for the people in their house.
Yeah, I mean, if you going out, like if you're not going anywhere.
But you still gotta wash.
If you're not going anywhere.
No, you still gotta wash. Like, you still gotta be appealing to your spouse.
But I mean, you gotta wash, but it's not like you out cutting grass. You're not doing it. Like
Stephanie said, clean fruit get picked.
Clean fruit get picked.
Hey.
Not in my house.
Well,
clean fruit keep growing. Unpicked. A lot of clean fruit. My fruit might not be clean.
Yeah.
But that ain't got nothing.
But that goes to the point.
The
of
pickers
wash.
ain't even here.
You still gotta wash.
The pickers out. The pickers ain't in the field.
Wash.
The pickers
clarify expectations and wash.
The pickers not available for the fruit.
You may have more refrigerator access.
I'm not certain about this.
Okay.
But wash.
Let's try.
Wash is important.
All right. So, tip number 3. I don't think I'm gonna get.
But I'm just saying people don't go nowhere.
It gotta be fresh. But no, you still gotta be fresh. You gotta be clean. Like, even if you're not going anywhere, you still want to. Yeah, I mean, I still want you to smell good.
Well, I mean, I think that you can say that too. You cannot just not pick fruit. You say, hey, wash your fruit.
Wash your fruit.
Oh, okay.
That should be the topic of the thing now. Wash your fruit. So tell your spouse, wash
Wash
their fruit.
every morning and every night.
Wash their fruit, and the fruit might get picked.
That's a good standard.
So yeah, you got to be fresh. Charlie said you got to be fresh.
Charlie, hush.
Okay, tip number 3. What's tip number 3, Mike?
I don't know. I'm about to go take a shower.
So we can clean. What was it? Clean the fruit. Clean the fruit
Clean
so we can pick
fruit
the fruit.
Get picked.
Clean fruit get picked. Yeah. Oh yeah. He about to take a shower. We might have to end this early. All right. We need to at least add a third tip. Can't just leave it
I
hanging
came
on.
up with wash. You gotta come up with third tip.
Okay. So I think kind of in line with that, you know, we all recognize that we can't get out unless y'all just rogue and in Georgia. But we're not getting out for the manis and the petties and the waxing. Put a 1 in the comments if you're struggling like me, trying to make sure your unibrow does not get resurrected from the dead. I'm trying to do my best, but I miss my wax. But you got to try to do your best with what you got. So you got to make sure you continue to be presentable. Washing, of course, is number 1 and most important. But you still got to wash your hair. Even if, you know, Mike say it take too long. You still need to wash your hair. You need to keep your nails trimmed, especially your toenails. Like that's not appealing though either when you're trying to do number 1 and number 2.
Miss Key said, why you gotta tell a grown person to wash? Because they don't have to smell their fruit.
Silly. Oh my God. Listen. You tell them the truth. Yeah, quick answer for it too.
I don't smell my fruit.
Also, Stefania said, I want to be cute and clean for my husband. Yes. So that is the point. That we do what you can. You know, groom yourself to the best of your ability. Making sure that, you know, just because you're in quarantine doesn't mean you just let yourself go. Like you didn't stop washing. You didn't stop washing your hair, your body. I mean, you're not trying to get your brows together. I mean, they're not going to be perfect, but you need to at least try. You need to try to make sure you're not growing a mustache. I mean, like, try. Like, try. Shave your legs. Try. Like, it's amazing how much
I don't care nothing about none of that.
I know you don't care nothing about none of that.
None of that.
But it
that's
helps,
a personal. Yeah, that's your personal.
It helps women.
We don't care
feel
about
more
none of that.
attractive.
Lay down.
I don't know if all men feel like that. Men,
Charlie, you be quiet.
Men, put a 1 in the comments if it matters to you whether your wife has
your
a
eyebrow
mustache,
can reach your ears.
a unibrow,
All that.
hairy legs, and she can cornrow.
During the quarantine? Nobody care about that. And we barely care about that in real life.
Toenail. I mean, like, I think there are some men who care about that.
It's just going on ridiculously. But I'm just saying, we don't care about that. Open that refrigerator up. You talking about all this air? Hey, refrigerator. Where refrigerator at? That's what my concern is. So
Christian said, and you don't know how to YouTube it, browse, Wells, Nexus, keep it. Yes, if you don't know how, try to YouTube it. Yeah, keep it cute, ladies. Like, don't just throw yourself away, particularly if you are in a relationship, y'all. So you got to make sure that you continue to be attractive and desirable even in quarantine.
Them selfie numbers is down. Low selfie numbers.
We have the same amount of laundry we had pre-quarantine. Now, Spaniel, help me understand what that means.
They putting on clothes. They getting dressed.
Yeah. That's good.
They're not just wearing sweatsuits.
Yeah. So, what you talking about, the selfies?
People don't think they're cute, so they're not taking, they worry about their unibrow. They worry about their mustache. They're not taking selfies. That's the consequence not being able to get to the shop.
Yeah. Nail shop, brow shop, wax shop, all that. All right.
I was going to say something culturally insensitive, but I said no, that's not nice.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
They're not able to
Thank
get to
you.
the shop.
So good. That's so good. Thank you for not.
But I was going to say a
not
name.
saying that. Don't. Yeah.
They're not able to get to a name, but they can't get to the shop.
Yeah. Thanks for not saying that.
Y'all hear folks is upset by being called Karen now. This is funny to me.
I missed that.
Oh, man. White women. They call white women Karens.
I know some Karens.
No, they like it's like the older people that be calling the police on black people. They call them Karens.
I know some older white women Karens.
Yeah, they are some Karens, but they calling the whole group of Karens. Like they
That's
call
funny.
us Shaniqua and
Yeah,
Tyrone.
yeah.
We
That's
got
funny.
Karen now.
That's funny.
And
Okay.
folks don't like that.
Got it. All right. Let us know if you got any other questions in the comments. So Charlie 11111. I don't know what that means, Charlie.
Something nasty.
Not the same outfit all the way. You bathe, you put on clean clothes. That's right. All right. So to summarize, 3 quick tips to survive the quarantine as a couple. You got to clarify expectations, especially about sex and frequency. Go ahead and have a conversation tonight, y'all, because they may have different expectations than you do. And y'all ain't had a conversation about it. So go ahead and clarify that. I'm glad we had a chance to clarify it in front of all of you tonight. Number 2, wash, which Mike is about to go do. So we can go into the refrigerator. And then number 3, make sure you groom yourself to the best way possible. Even if it is for you to make you feel better. And even if it matters to your spouse. Make sure you're taking care of yourself. And I'm not meaning, and we definitely are not saying go to the nail shop and hair shop and all the other type stuff. YouTube is your friend. You figure out how to do nails, brows, get rid of the mustache, wash your hair, do whatever you got to do. Stay home, stay in place, stay safe, keep everybody around you and your loved ones safe. But just don't throw yourself away.
Shout out to Jason Granger. All your comments not coming up.
They're not coming up? Okay, I'm sorry. So what did we miss?
We got a friend from college said that her husband said shave your legs and armpit.
Yes.
Say that the hair is another level of protection. So it's blocking him from where he trying to get to.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yep.
Sorry,
what you're not going to do is be stank. That's what you're not going to do. Somebody, James Hooker said TMI. We grown.
James, you should know better by now. I think he tuned in at like one of these before.
Grown.
If you see us on Black and Married with Kids, you know it's going to be TMI.
Yeah, it's already. TMI is in the description.
Pretty much, because we keeping it real. All right, so Christian said, yes, so true. Keep the refrigerator open. Wash and clean the fruit. And eat the fruit and multiply. Got it. Christian, she just summarized
She talking
this
about
whole
children. She's not talking about.
She's not talking about
Yeah,
multiply.
she's talking about kids.
She mean multiply to love. I don't think she's talking about children.
What you talking about?
I don't know.
Kids. That's what multiply.
I am taking that as multiply in your love.
She talking
with
about the
your
word.
spouse. I don't know what she's talking about.
She talking
All right,
about being fruitful.
Are there other comments that we missed?
Boom. Boom. That's exactly what
All
she's
right.
talking about.
Go ahead then,
You
Chris.
trying to think, yeah.
We can't wait to hear about your quarantine, baby.
Yeah, that's all the comments I have.
All right. Thank y'all so much for listening. I hope that y'all got some. Yes, I love. Yes,
No more
the love,
kids.
no more kids. She talking about multiplying and the love. That's what she talking about. No more kids.
Yes, the love.
Thank
no
y'all
more
for hopping
kids.
on with us tonight. I know it was
Oh,
comical
love.
and it was, we being, humorous, but some serious tips in here. After you get off this live, please go have a conversation with your spouse, clarify expectations about quarantine and the time you spend together, particularly about sex. And then number 2, making sure you wash. Make sure you wash frequently, okay? For your spouse. And then groom yourself for yourself and for your spouse. Let us know if you got any questions. And if you're watching the replay, type replay in the comments. If you have other quarantine tips for couples that you want to share, leave them in the comments as well. We appreciate y'all hanging out with us tonight. You got anything else?
Nothing.
All right. We about to go get in the refrigerator. Good night.